Okay. Okay. You know, sometimes technology, it does what it does. Now we're going to come over here. Ooh, and we're going to go live. Okay. Hey, what is going on, everybody? I need to quiet this thing down. Hey, what's up? Okay, I'm live streaming to all sorts of places right now. Where are you watching this video? Where are you watching this video? That's what I want to know. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. Yes, I'm on Instagram. I'm on LinkedIn. Man, I am all over the place right now, and I'm so excited because 2 days. 2 more days. Now, look, if you're on Facebook, I saw some weird comment come up. Don't worry about that comment. I'm going to put in the new comment that's going to give you the link to get your tickets to this class, to this workshop. It's TonyJacobson.com/classes. Okay. Hopefully that's going to show up on YouTube and on Facebook. Either way, it's in the description of the video. So 2 days, guys. It is Tuesday, October 24th. In 2 days, on Thursday, October 26th, guess what's happening? That's right. Write Your Disability Story. The workshop is going down. It's going down, and I want you to join me. It's going to be, it's a one-of-a-kind event, first of all. This is an important event because for 2 reasons. Number one, if you have a disability and you've been wanting to share your story, you've been wanting to get it out there, you've been wanting to share it with the world, let people know what you've been through, what you deal with right now, and just bring awareness to disability, this is the workshop that you want to come to because I've done it. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. I'm going to share everything I've learned with you so that you will know exactly how to share your disability story and how to write your disability story. So that's the first reason. Second reason is NaNoWriMo's coming up November. It's, the month of November is set for writers to be able to just say, you know what, I'm going to finish my novel. And I think I was reading today, it's like officially 50,000 words that people set for themselves to finish their novels during the month of November. So that's a really cool thing. And what I'm doing is I'm changing it to NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writers Month, but I change it to National Nonfiction Writers Month. I don't change it to that. I heard that from someone else, but it's, since I write nonfiction and what I'm sharing within the workshop talks about nonfiction as well, I'm calling it that, National Nonfiction Writers Month, and it's just in time for that. So you come, you take the workshop on Thursday, and then guess what? Coming out of the workshop, you've got a blueprint and a plan and an idea to start writing your story come November 1st. So, hey, maybe you can finish your rough draft before the end of November and have your book out sooner than you think, right? So, look, come to the workshop. It's going to be great. And it's not all about just writing a book. I wrote a book. It's called Disable Your Disability, Live the Healthy Life You Deserve. There's a copy of it right there if you haven't seen that yet. And I shared my story in the book, and then, I then started sharing the story in blogs, and I started sharing it in other books, and I started sharing it in videos, and I started sharing it in other writings elsewhere on blog posts for other websites, etc. So it's not just a book. It's just about sharing your story. It's about finding that story. It's about cultivating that story, nurturing it, figuring out how to do it the right way. And that's what Write Your Disability Story is all about. So I'm going to tell you, number one, it's happening on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We spend about an hour to an hour and a half, okay, depending on how the Q&A goes. But figure, it's going to be about an hour and a half. Just give yourself an hour and a half. Let's do that. And then what I want you to do is I want you to come and get your tickets. So the link is in the description of this video. It's in my bio on Instagram. It's everywhere. You should see wherever you're watching, on whichever platform you're watching on right now, you're going to see the link. It's TonyJacobson.com/classes. And even if you go to TonyJacobson.com, you'll see a huge banner across the top that shows you a countdown to the course and the workshop, and then you just hit get it, save your seat. So you'll see the button there. So this is what we're going to go over in the class. We're going to talk about the real reason why sharing your story is important, because a lot of people with disabilities, they may not know exactly why it's important to share your story. So I'm going to cover that, and I'm going to talk about it. And then we're going to uncover the actual story that you need to tell, because again, a lot of people say, well, I just talk about my disability, right? Not necessarily. There's a lot kind of involved with that. So I'm going to talk about that, and we're going to get to the nitty-gritty of what story you need to tell. And then we're going to talk about choosing the right place to share your story. Because again, maybe it's a book, maybe it's a blog, maybe it's something else. So we're going to talk about those different options and really how to narrow it down and how to navigate your story into the right platform or medium to share your story in. And then we're going to talk about the actual tools that you'll need to start writing. So, I'm going to cover a bunch of different options when it comes to that. And there's going to be a lot more involved with those topics. And then we're going to do a writing exercise. We're going to actually do some writing. So when you do get your ticket and you save your seat, I want you to bring, you're going to be on your computer, but if you'd like to write with pen and paper, then bring that. Whatever, we're going to do a writing exercise. And then the main part, the biggest part for me and for past participants has been the Q&A. So then you can ask me whatever you want. So you can ask me about the writing structure. You can ask me about publishing. Because I self-published my book, so you can talk to me about publishing, production. You can talk to me about marketing, promotion, whatever questions you may have for me. I will answer them during the Q&A. And that's another thing we're going to cover. I think I skipped over that. Like during the workshop, I'm going to talk about story structure and really how to take your story and put it in the right way, in the right structure, so it makes sense and is clear for the readers and like all that great stuff. So we're going to talk about that. And and then we're going to just end it with the Q&A. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time, and I want you to come and join me. So Thursday, October 26th, that's 2 days. Right now it's October 24th. So we got 2 days officially. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost 48 hours. It's 6 p.m. right now, my time. So in 2 days at this time, I'm going to be excited and getting ready to join the workshop with y'all and getting hyped up. So you know how I do it. It's always a show. It's always fun. There's going to be music. There's going to be laughs. There's going to be a lot of, interactivity. I want you to come and be a part of this. So come and join me. If you have any questions about the actual, workshop before you buy a ticket, send me a question. Put it in the comments of this video, or send me a question on social media or through my email or wherever you need to get a hold of me. Whatever's the easiest for you to get a hold of me, let me know what questions you have if you're hesitant to save your seat. There's 50 seats available. It's filling up, so definitely go and get your ticket. I'm kind of restricting the amount of people that I'm having because I want to make sure that we get a chance to talk about it. And after the writing exercise, I want everyone to be able to share if they want. And so we can go over, most of the important questions as well. So I want to have time for that. So I'm not like just letting hundreds of people into this thing. It's intimate for the most part. So I want you to come and check it out. So that's it. All right. 2 days, write your disability story. It's time, y'all. Look, inclusion, diversity, awareness, all of these words are like taking center stage right now, anywhere you look and everywhere you look. As someone with a disability, not only am I helping my disability community, but I'm also thinking of the bigger picture and how I can bring awareness to disability in general and how I can, help to drive that inclusion conversation, that diversity conversation, and sharing our stories is part of that. That's part of the education that we're going through, that process of helping to educate society and help them see things in new ways. So by sharing our stories, that's how we get it done. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you in this workshop, is how to do that, how to really nail it down. So come and join me. Let me know if you have any questions. Get into the comments. And otherwise, I'm going to see you It's all happening. I'm going to see you on Thursday. All right. Peace.